Extreme Confessions number 3. Hey guys, how you doing? Well, I normally get my reward at Einsteins Bagel before I head to work, but I've decided that I'm gonna share some time with y'all, give you another extreme confession while I pig out. Vanilla hazelnut, only at Einstein's. Cheesy hash brown casserole, only at Einstein's. I normally put ketchup on it, but no cigar today. Not supposed to be having that either, but it's Freaky Friday. Okay, let's get to business. And by business, I mean the Farmhouse. Check it out. Why is it too bright? There we go. 2 eggs, Christmas ham, bacon, schmear, cheese on a 6-cheese bagel. Nope. Although it is extreme, that's not what I'm here for. I'm dropping in my... Okay, let's get to business. What am I going to talk about today? I'm going to title this one $1 Million Payday Lost. So here I was down by Universal on a late night doing my thing. I get a call, and by call I mean an Uber call. I go pick up this kid, half from South America, half white. Looks average, nothing special. We start talking about everything. I say, are you a student? Do you work? You seem young, like 20, 21. He said, I'm 24. And then he tells me the bombshell. I don't know if you guys are going to be ready for this. Okay. So this kid is an actor. Not like the fake actors out there, but fake is in his own way. But for some reason, this person who has never ever taken an acting class, done anything related to Broadway, plays, nothing like that, ended up getting it out of the blue. He joined with a firm, and this firm started sending him out, and his agent put him in a couple of little places that out of the blue, everybody wants this kid. Now, I didn't recognize him. I didn't ask his name. But I asked him, what kind of movies? What's this and that? He starts telling me TV shows, little things here and there. And then as we get deeper into the conversation, he tells me of the $1 million payout that he lost. So it turns out that him and his girlfriend live over there on the west side of Orlando. For some reason, financially, they're not doing too well, whatever. The lady works, he just does whatever, plus the acting. So I am not a superhero kind of movie guy. I went to see Wonder Woman and fell asleep 4 times. Boring AF. I know you guys think I'm crazy. The only one that I like was the Bruce Willis and Samuel Jackson movie. What was it called? Glass. Love that. Everything else, I think it stinks. Anyway, so the guy tells me that he got the part to be the number 2 person on the latest Spider-Man movie. So here's Spider-Man, and then he's the the supporting actor or the supporting guy, the number 2 guy. They called him out of the blue. He went and read. He says, I don't do anything special. I just show up and do it, read, whatever. But apparently there's something about this kid because he keeps getting these roles that he is not able to get to. So he gets this call the day before when he's supposed to be on stage filming to let him know that they have selected him as the number 2 guy in this freaking movie. So they say, be here in Miami tomorrow at 8 a.m. And this is when all heck breaks loose. For some reason, this guy who's 24 years old doesn't have a penny to his freaking name. So he tells me that he could not find a way to Miami to go and work on this movie. From Orlando to Miami, 3.5 to 4 hours. Doesn't have a way of getting there. He said he called everybody, his friends, he even called his agent. Not one person could get him a bus ticket to go to Miami. So what happens? He tells me, unfortunately, I never got there, so I missed out on the part. And they gave the part to this famous guy that people know. I don't know, he told me the name, I don't know who he is. And the guy did it. The guy took his place. And I said, wait a second. If you were going to be the number 2 in that movie, what were you supposed to get paid? And he goes, $1 million. Are you listening? Did it register? $1 million. The agent refused to give him the ticket because he's a dumbass. But he stood on principle saying, if I was to pay bus tickets for everybody that I represent, I'd be broke. Well, when this guy was told that he was going to be the number 2 part on a Spider-Man movie, paying $1 million, do you think that the agent would have said, well, it looks like it's a done deal. He's supposed to report tomorrow. Let me cash out the app and send them $50 for the bus ticket. No, he wouldn't do it. He called on his friends. Everybody said, hell no. I ain't got no money either. He calls the girlfriend and says, hey, I got the part. I got to leave today. Miami, 8 a.m. tomorrow. I'm broke. Can you do something to come get me a ticket now so I can leave this afternoon, get the bus to Miami, be there tonight, blah, blah, blah. The lady says, you know we're broke, and I can't even get out of work now or I may get fired. So this from the girlfriend, this from the agent, this from all his so-called friends. So he just sat and said, well, I guess I just won't show up. And he missed on $1 freaking million. But here's the strange part. The kid has been called for other freaking movies with amazing actors in California, and he hasn't been able to get there either. So I said, hey, what the F is it about you that all these big movies want? What do you do? Why are you so special? And he says, I don't know. I haven't had any training. Some people say it's just the way I look. Others say the way I carry myself. And I said, but what the heck is going on, dude? That's when I said, how old are you? He said, 24. And I said, you have been able to work since you were 16. So repeat after me. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 9 years of him working at freaking Kmart, Einsteins Bagel, Chipotle, who knows what. And he doesn't have $50 to save. So I said, how is that possible? You've been able to work since you were 16. You could have been mowing lawns since you were 10. And he said, oh, well, me and my girlfriend have been behind on bills and blah, blah, blah. And haven't been able to take on these roles that are not done in Orlando. And I was like, I can't believe this. Hold on, I gotta take a bite because the anger inside me is just, my blood is boiling. Y'all know I got 3 freaking jobs, sometimes 4, sometimes 5. And this kid is getting begged by Hollywood to come. And by the way, he looks nothing special. I looked at him and it's like, excuse me, what's there? The telephone pole here, him there, they both look the same. It doesn't show, he's not a Brad Pitt. He's not a, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. So let's talk about this now. What is it about this new freaking generation that is just falling asleep at the wheel? What do they call them? Millennials? What is it? Most of them are broke AF, living with parents. They just want to play games, go to Taco Bell, and chill out. And I get it. Sometimes I want to do that too. But, you know, that's not how life is, right? I mean, back in the 60s, they called them hippies. And they did whatever the heck they wanted. Especially not work. But, I guess if you can get away with doing nothing, that's pretty cool. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I've been overdoing it. But if you want an Einstein's Farmhouse combo every day for $10, 10 times 30 days in a month is what? $300. If you want $300 for your breakfast every day, then you got to go out and hustle. Now, what is it about this kid that everybody wants him with no training or nothing? He says when he gets up to read a part, he just reads it like normal. Hey, Bob, how are you doing today? Do you still hate your job? Oh, you do? Wow, Bob. You need to do something different. Maybe start a business. Maybe get into real estate. I'll be happy to help you with that if you want. Cut! That's what he does. So I'm thinking maybe I need job number 5 and start becoming an extra in this freaking Hollywood movies. Maybe somebody will see me and say, hey, you have not been trained. You're raw. I think we like that. Tony Soprano died. It's your turn now. You look like a mafioso. Especially with these freaking glasses. What is it about these kids? They don't want a driver's license. They don't want to work. They don't want to leave home. They just want to sit there and play games. Are the parents doing something wrong? I don't have any kids, but can we blame it on the parents? Or the drive comes from within, like me. Can't stand still. If I'm not making money every second, every hour, I'm unhappy. My only hobby is making money. What do you think of that? Or you guys can stay watching TV at home. I'm out there rolling. Anyway, I remember when I was a young lad, full of hair, very skinny, but still had a little belly. I remember praying to God saying, hey, don't let the world end until I turn 16 and I get my driver's license. I want to be able to drive before the world ends. And most of the real men from back in the 80s thought the same thing. Can't wait to get that license to get the heck out, be independent, work at Taco Bell, get my freak on, all that stuff, right? And these kids now, they get in the back seat of my car, and I'm like, hey, so you got a car? No, man. No, I'm 19. I don't even have a driver's license. Really? Wow. Do they do it for the environment? I don't think so. They might say that. Are they lazy AF? Yes! That's what it is. Is it the parents taking them around from soccer to soccer practice to basketball to baseball all their lives that out of the blue they feel entitled that, hey, I'm going to sit in the back seat and somebody else has to drive me to wherever I need? Could it be that? Think about it. Maybe we need to start sending them on their bicycle to their practice or to school. And when they say it's too far, then you say, okay, then just come home and do homework and clean my freaking house. I need like 1,000 napkins to eat. So today's Friday. I've already been working since 6:30, heading to work to do more work, and then looking forward to 7 p.m. so I can be free again, and then work until like 11 or midnight tonight, because Friday is when the freaks come out, and the freaks don't have driver's licenses. So they're expecting me to be there. And I will, as long as they pay me. So if you think this kid was a dumbass, hit the like button. If you think the kid is just a millennial and you can't fault him, and he's got no sense of responsibility or no ambition, and he's just playing actor, and he probably enjoys getting the roles but saying, "Hey, I got it, it was mine anyway, that's good enough," then hit the freaking thumbs down. I want to see it count. Now here's my confession. I'm thinking that I'm liking this extreme confessions where I can talk to you. I feel like all my fans out there are just right there next to me, having an Einsteins bagel and coffee. One of these days, when I break 10,000 subscribers, we're gonna throw a party at Einsteins. I'm gonna put a posting to say, show up here at 9 on this day of this year, and all the breakfast will be on me. And let's see how many people show up. Let me see if they have to close down Orange Avenue and downtown, the cops, because there's too many people coming. What do you guys think about this kid? Who gives a you know what? But that is an extreme confession that I wanted to share with you. This is number 2. Number 3 is coming soon. I'm sure of it. The more I hit the town, the more ridiculous stuff happens. Last night I had a young lady right behind me suffering on the phone with the boyfriend who was dissing her. So we're going to talk about that one too. I almost said, excuse me lady, can I video your conversation with your boyfriend so that the world can see what a piece of garbage this man is, the way he's treating you? Yep, I'm siding with the girl on this one. Alright, we'll get back to that one. Anyway, let me know. Thumbs up, the kid's a dumbass. Thumbs down, the kid is a millennial and he can't do no better. See you soon. Confession number 3 coming. I'm out.